Well, so okay, now I got some funny questions for you that are going to lead to the more serious things like decontaminating things that come into your house. But on the decontaminating things that come into your house, let's say let's keep it real because everybody went on lockdown and everybody's got a lot of time on their hands and. So people are online. People are online. You see more house concerts happening. You see more people online. People are going virtual in every capacity. They're clearly looking at their phones a lot. Again, keeping it real, that's a lot of Tinder time. That's a lot of Bumble time. Whatever app it is that you're going with, you might, by this time in lockdown for 2 weeks right now, where I think we're at, you might have just started a new Tinder relationship, and you've been talking to this person virtually, and 2 weeks has gone by. They don't look sick. You don't look sick. Is it okay to meet this person you haven't seen that you've started a relationship with on Tinder? What is the time that you need to stay away from someone? And if it's just you, do you need to have the questionnaire out of like, who have you touched? What have you done? Who have you seen? Tell me.
Okay, so apart from adding some unique questions to your usual repertoire, I would say a couple of things on that. Such an important question.
Because in reality, we're going to be on lockdown for at least 2 more weeks here. People are going to get, they're going to be like, you know what? I'm tired of this lockdown.
Okay, so number one, as always in relationships, self-love is key.
Fair point.
You always have the self-love option. Well, seriously, as I said before, we've got to treat everyone as though they're potentially infected. That doesn't mean, being afraid of interacting with people, but it does mean limiting your very, very close physical interaction.
Okay.
And here's the thing, that sounds awful, but what I think people sometimes fail to realize in this environment is this won't last forever. We'll hit a peak, most likely from my lips to God's ears, in several weeks' time. Once we've hit a peak and we've got a little better of a picture of where we are, there's also the added possibility of having a vaccine, and multiple countries are working on this. I have complete faith in my colleagues who are coming up with something. And then we have various trials going on. So there are potential treatments that are being explored. So this current situation of uncertainty will not last forever.
Okay.
I think while we are experiencing this, it is so key to focus on prevention rather than be in a situation of finding yourself in an already overloaded healthcare sector that is battling with ICU capacity in every country. Given those 2 options, I'd say prevention is the lesser of the 2 evils. And so, particularly if you're starting a new relationship, the best thing you can do is protect your loved one or your potential loved one, and just enforce this idea of this is a finite time, we're doing this to protect ourselves. The other option is not so great, and so, let's have our Skype time and our FaceTime and, get to know each other. And in a couple of weeks' time, we'll have the most amazing, well, I shouldn't say a couple of weeks. In a short space of time, we'll have the most amazing date ever imaginable. Spend the time planning your first date.
I had mentioned to you, even the other day when we had talked, that I haven't done it this week, but I had started doing it last week, delivering for Instacart, mostly because I am out of work right now, and also because I feel like a lot of people need this. It's people do need help. There's certainly older ones that shouldn't be going out, and right now I am healthy. That said, because I have been going out and going to the grocery stores and seeing different things, the level of protection that I have seen, and also paranoia that have seen, runs the gamut from, zero protection, zero care level to winter gear and like a scuba mask. I literally saw someone at the scuba mask the other day at the store, and I was just like, okay, choices, cool. And then also when it comes to dropping off groceries, I've got a pair of gloves that I can wear when I'm shopping. I I haven't been wearing a mask because I don't have a mask. Masks are really hard to come by right now. But also when I drop off groceries, the level of, someone had asked me, what do we do with these groceries that you've given us? And I'm thinking like, well, I'm not a professional grocery knowledge wiper offer kind of person. I don't know what to tell you. And then certainly on CNN, no one's saying like, so when you get a bag of groceries, you should take out your apple and like, what do you think the wise choice of any of this is? What would you be doing?
I think a healthy dose of paranoia right now is good.
Okay.
We've got to stay within bounds of keeping it reasonable though and practical. So I would say try to limit the amount of things coming into your household, period.
Okay.
I'd say if you are getting a package delivered, if at all possible, if you've got gloves available, that's fantastic. Receive with gloves on. If you do disposable ones that are going to go in the bin after,
okay.
Remove all of the packaging. Have a waste paper bin or some disposal right outside the door. Try to dump the packaging in there and remove the goods that you need. Possibly with a separate hand, and bring that in clean. If you imagine your hands having, I'll give you you're going to love this example, Ken. It's something a colleague of mine shared with me the other day, is imagine you have a beautiful face of makeup. Somebody's done a really spectacular job. The way you walk around with a beautiful newly made up face and hair, not touching any of it, is basically how we should walk around right now, in my view. So nothing that your hands make contact with, any other part of your body, should touch your nose or your mouth.
Okay. If you can get a hold of a pair of gloves, should someone wear gloves when they're grocery shopping?
So again, anything that is material that's going to drag around with you for a long period of time is going to collect things. Virus, bacteria, fungi, everything that's hanging around. And so any object that you carry with you, even non-disposable gloves, is going to have a coating of all of that. If that goes anywhere near your nose and mouth, that's a very, very good portal of infection.
I wasn't wearing gloves, wasn't wearing a mask. I was getting stuff. And if I noticed that obviously I tried to avoid anybody that I saw that maybe coughing or sneezing or whatever, which I didn't really see many of those people. But I was literally on a time span of every couple of minutes, maybe like every 5 minutes, just trying to Purell my hands. And I felt like if I had gloves on, I wouldn't have been doing that. I know some people have said, well, I touch my face less, or at least I'm aware of it when I have gloves on. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that applies. I didn't feel like that was going to help me. I'd much rather put Purell. Do you think that is kind of a good way to roll with that, or no?
I think that's a really good way, because high concentration alcohol is antiviral, and it's very difficult to test which alcohol is exactly the percentage that it says, and then there are lots of mixtures, which I'll mention in a second, which have ingredients that counteract the efficacy of the alcohol.
Right.
So as pure an alcohol gel mixture as you can get, the better.
2 questions. Number one, because my fabulous roommate was wanting to, she has time on her hands. She's great with sewing skills. So she wanted to see if she could make masks for people, because we have a shortage of masks here in the U.S. But you said, what was the answer to that?
So wearing a mask is helpful if you have the substance of the mask inhibits viral entry. We're talking in microns of diameter here. So if you have a fabric that doesn't really prevent the entry of viral particles, or even microdroplet spread, then that isn't really protecting you, and it can provide a false sense of security.
Okay.
The other thing is, wearing a mask for long periods of time is going to collect, particles from all over the place. So if people do choose to wear it just while going out and just to prevent large droplet spread, it's really important that when they take it off, and this is taking off that kind of gear is a really critical point at which people are getting infected. When they take it off, they need to be really careful not to touch the front of the mask with any part of their skin.
Right, that they're not just going, hey, I'll take that off, and then touch their face with their whole hand.
Off over your hair, so So
Totally.
really meticulous removal, and then hand washing or alcohol gel on your hands, like
Okay.
you said. But Jen, to answer your question about wearing gloves, it's exactly the same principle. If the gloves are impermeable, so if they're fabric, they're not really, they're just going to collect things. And not
Gotcha.
eventually
Okay.
if they're, latex or one of the other disposable types of gloves, it is fine to form a barrier and to protect against your hand, your skin coming in contact with.
But you got to take it
contaminated
off
surfaces.
carefully.
You've got to exactly.
Okay.
And turn it inside out and dispose of it in somewhere that is not going to be exposed in the household a great deal.
I'll be honest, I love Bath & Body smelly, lovely, fabulous Purells, and all my fabulous smelling Purells are running out. And so I went online. Of course, they're sold out everywhere. And I thought, I had asked you, I'm like, oh, can I make some of my own? And you told me the ratio, which we're going to get to here in a second. Actually, right now, what did you say the ratio? If I was making my own Purell substance, you said just go out and get a bottle of aloe vera gel, right?
Right.
And use
aloe vera gel and high concentration alcohol.
So like rubbing alcohol.
Right.
How much is you take only about a third of that aloe vera gel? Is that right?
Yes, that is spot on. A third of the aloe vera gel,
and
2/3 of really high concentration alcohol. Yeah.
Now,
absolutely.
this was the other key question,
Yes.
because I was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm just going to add my own. I'll have a lavender one, and then I'll have a vanilla smelly one, because I'll put the essential oils in, and woo! And you were like, no. Why is this?
Yeah, I had exactly the same response when I first, and so this is not my recipe. I cannot take credit. I saw multiple recipes on YouTube. I did a little bit of reading, and that's where I uncovered this information, because I went exactly down the same road as you just did. I was like, I've got rose, I've got peppermint,
Totally.
I've got Tibetan musk. I can't
Great.
wait. This is going to be amazing. No such luck. So a couple of things that I discovered when I read a little deeper were essential oils have the tendency of reducing the efficacy of the alcohol, unfortunately. So best to avoid them. And then some recipes say that you can use a pot of witch hazel or witch hazel instead of the alcohol, and again, that is not efficacious. So I would say, from what I've looked at, and this is completely my personal view, is to just stick to bare basics.
Okay.
Probably be good.
The one last question that I had for you, more of a serious question. I would assume it's kind of gone viral around, I think it came through on Facebook, where someone had said that it was a warning that went out, don't take Advil, don't take ibuprofen, because those are the people that are the ones that are going to be on a ventilator. What is that? Just one of those ridiculous things that's just gone viral that came out of nowhere, or is there any merit to that at all? What's your thoughts on that?
So basically, it was around something called ACE2, which is part of a neurohormonal axis, and people looked at altering levels of that, and then got a cohort of the COVID positive population and made a correlation. It came from a specific center. There was a lot of debate following the release of that, and the general consensus now, and again, the COVID world is an ever-changing world from day to day, so new data is coming up all the time, and we'll know a lot more as the data is collated and analyzed, etc. But right now, as of today, what is today? Tuesday, at 8:45 p.m. British Standard Time.
I know, I'm like, what day is it? I don't know. I don't have a cruise ship rug to tell me. Ah!
Don't have much date or time. That's completely normal in COVID universe.
Right?
But essentially, it is not borne out under peer review, and that's as far as we can go with the information we have. What I would say is that ibuprofen's friendly cousin paracetamol has not really had any criticism. It has very few side effects. If taken correctly, it is
you know what you call it in England, paracetamol.
Oh,
What do we
right,
call
you call it
paracetamol?
Acetaminophen.
Right.
Right. Okay. Right. Exactly. I forget. We're cousins across the pond. It's so easy to forget.
Right. People will be like, what is that? I don't know what that is.
So your acetaminophen, my paracetamol, while you're having a cup of
Exactly.
Is very, very effective as
Okay.
an antipyretic and an analgesic.
Well, number one, I'm going to be checking in with you every couple days and making sure you're okay.
Yes.
Number two, that we'll do a recheck-in in another week or so and see what new information has come out, if you have any other words of wisdom. And then I certainly want to direct people to, like I said, your work, the other work that you do as well. So, and we can have another episode kind of about that. But I know,
Absolutely.
I'm sure we've gone far over the 15 minutes, so I think this is going to have to be broken down into 2 segments so that we can get it posted. But I think it's going to be great, and it's been awesome that you've taken time out to do this, because you're so busy and it's ridiculous that you even had time to do this. So thank you.
Jen, this has been probably the best half an hour of my week. It's been absolutely lovely. You are amazing. Just a message to everyone to keep a lookout for your videos. They're hilarious. They're fantastic. It's like a piece of Jen in your living room. It is amazing. You can't get this anywhere in the world. So grab it while you can, people.
That's very